in a knockup, but those are not like Leona or Nautilus or whatever, where it's like super free, Alistar.
Yeah.
So it is a little bit more difficult, I think, to pull off that combo. It's a good point.
He's just proxying right on top lane. He's chilling.
Oh, Contracts. Ignar finding River there in his own jungle. They drop the Ignite on him. The flash from the Golden Guardians jungler trying to get away from this one. Flash to land the second half of the W from Contracts. He needs a little bit more to finish off River. He's not going to find it. Meanwhile, it was first blood up on the other side of the map. It's mid lane. The roam from Licorice setting it up and getting it done, putting Palafox in a black and white screen.
Yeah, I want to see how that happened because
Golden guys are aware of it. Yep, the procs.
Gory now in some trouble. Palafox coming in, but Dokla goes all out. A little bit of
but he could die to Licorice. He could die here
on
now.
The ulties puts Dokla in a bad spot. I feel like he's traded 100% here. Yeah, that one could have gone a little bit better as they use the FBI ulti trying to take Stixxay down, but he flashes out of the way of the feathers before they can fly. Contract still waiting around here as Ignar goes in, finds the lockdown on the enemy support. Contract still standing around nearby, but they don't want to overcommit to a dive. A TP coming in to reinforce the Golden Guardians as NRG is forced back. Here's the Weaver's wall going in after Ignar. Seismic shove, not going to find a target here just yet, but he tosses Contracts to the side. Stixxay's ready to jump in there, and that's the third kill of the game for the Golden Guardians. Contracts down here in the bottom lane as FBI flashes away from the engage of River. There's your Glacial Prison, finding the Golden Guardians jungler, who's now stuck in his own Cataclysm. A little bit more backup damage comes out. The feathers fly! The flag was good. 10.5 minutes in, they're up almost 2,500 gold. As Palafox finds a nice shuffle on Gory, forcing him back underneath the tier 1. Needs a little bit more damage to secure the kill, though, and there it is. The Conquering Sands send the gold to go after the first Drake of the game. Pretty slow first Drake, but a TP's coming in, and NRG are ready to fight for it. Ignar here on the front line, going to be bursted down very swiftly. Stixxay taking a kill on that one, but a lot of DPS right back into River. Takes out the Golden Guardians jungler. Stixxay finds a little bit of damage onto Palafox, but now it's Contracts who's looking to take the Drake. No, sir. Stixxay escapes as who he showed up to try to get the freebie kill.
The crown, saving him here. All the controversy about the crown build these days on the Asirs in the LCS. Hang on, River wants it really badly.
Oh, there's the flash dunk. 2 points for River. 6-5 now for the Golden Guardians, as Ignar might just end up giving over another one. Got to be careful about this one. Who he coming around?
Outside, because like, Herald's not there, and Licorice has no TV, but who cares? Licorice is just pushing the tower.
Who he's forcing the fight?
Yeah, who he's the target here at the very start, but they ain't gonna burst him down. Instead, it's Ignar killed first. Who he with a beautiful stasis to prevent NRG from getting the kill back on him. Now River's here in the front. FBI's free firing. Palafox already got the kill on Who he. Golden Guardians just found themselves in a real bad spot. It's a 3-for-1 for NRG.
Great ulti from Palafox that gets them a lot of kills. They get 3 kills at the end of the day. The gold was still somewhat even.
Oh my God, FBI with a beautiful outplay to make it a 1-for-1 in what looked like a dicey situation.
What is it? Not sure what.
At first it looked to me like, oh crap.
He dies. That's me sometimes too.
Battle Faker, please.
Oh boy, River just immediately goes in for the 2-man dunk. There's what you guys are talking about. Jarvan builds the bucket and it's full of Xayah stew. Season it with a little bit of side of Nautilus there. And a couple of tier 1 components that cost 400 gold each. Not the same look at all, but Licorice getting shuffled back towards FBI and Contracts. The feathers fly. FBI nearly dies to the dot, even when the rumble is...
Or flipping. They just want to finish this.
They're sending it.
They want a full send. Licorice TPs into the pit. The Baron down to 3,500 HP. It's Sejuani flings the ulti into the pit, and Doko's ready to lead the way. Gory having to flash away from FBI here with the Xayah. Stixxay gets a killing spree, but it's stolen away by the side of NRG. Can they continue the fight? Re-engage coming out from River as his Jarvan drops. Contracts getting away from the DOT of the Equalizer as Licorice and Gory have to try to run. Palafox and Contracts in hot pursuit. FBI and Ignar coming around from the side as Palafox goes on a rampage. Standing gold from these turrets. NRG has not taken a single turret so far in this game. They're going to pick up their...
How hard they threw both this game and the first game.
They're just playing so aggressively in these situations where it doesn't feel like they need to, you know? It's interesting. It's like my read on the game was definitely that the game state was fine, that they didn't need to force.
First game they might have had a lot of confidence that they were ahead and they were winning the game. And in this game they might feel some sort of pressure.
Dunk coming out. River wants FBI. He finds him here with a start, but it ain't going to be enough to get the kill. FBI, however, trapped between the Weaver's wall and the Equalizer, has to continue trying to retreat. Gory keeping Dokla zoned away from the fight. A nice use of the seismic shove. The burst is enough. Stixxay goes on a rampage, and the Golden Guardians shut down.
Maybe a lot of it.
Just got to stretch it out.
Next stretch.
Oh,
Stretch it out. Palafox versus Licorice. 1v1 here on the top side. Licorice just dies to him. Palafox with a stasis trying to buy enough time for his team to maybe come in and save him. The shield, he's still alive for now. Palafox getting away. The flag won't take him out. The shifting sands allow the energy mid laner to survive. And Golden Guardians lose 2.
Palafox coming up huge for energy there. Getting multiple kills and surviving with the stopwatch and the crown. Now they're going to take the tier 1. They can probably take the tier 2 as well. The gold lead is going to go to NRG after it was so far ahead for Golden Guardians.
The shield from Dokla and the Locket shield afterwards. Gotta be a tilter for Guardians.
Contract is ready to lead the charge for the Glacial Prison, locking down Gory, but they don't have the damage to kill him immediately. Depth charge ready to chase him down. It's going to find a twofer, and it's FBI.
Chasing down here, made him base late.
If 6A can get in range, maybe.
Gory has
for
TP in
Plasma.
10 seconds.
Dokla's sticking around a little bit there.
Yes,
Plasma tags Dokla. FBI's now got to be careful. He has to try to flash away. With a beautiful flag and drag. And he takes out 2. Ignor's dying next. And
So many people would just EQ as first as Jarvan and then ult, but River finding the angle to just ult and then saves EQ for the flash.
Beautiful.
test this one. So now Golden Guardians are going to get their objective.
But it's not the easiest game to play, I feel like. As AD Kai'Sa against Azir and Feathers, but they're going for another fight.
We got a fight, but Palafox isn't here. Contracts is going to die. They got to be careful about this. River with an engage with the FBI here into the back with the Feathers fly. Gory's got to be careful now, cutting back into the chicken pit. Dokla trying to re-engage. Palafox is here with a start. Stixay looking to outplay. Golden Guardians are going to ace them here. Dokla.
Farming engages have just been so massive. River, it feels like, is pulling this game back.
Yeah.
For the ulti, but Licorice arrives at the same time, so there's nowhere for Palafox really to go. I mean,
Or not.
He's got
He's just marking them.
240 CS now, and we're almost at 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
So he doesn't have crazy farm this game.
It just feels like if I saw right now, like a static shift, some AP items like Ludens together with
Ludens, Nashers, static shift.
Nashers too.
You're way more scared.
I feel like I'm way more scared right now because soon the voice stuff comes in and then it's over.
I mean, it's just hard. It's hard to play AD Kai'Sa. The range is so low.
Golden Guardians are going in. Contract's forced to flash back, but now Ignor jumps in, only to have to flash back out himself. Dokla can't find an entry off the side as Palafox has the equalizer dropped on top of him. Beautiful Cataclysm yet again, but this time River gets bursted down before we can do anything else, and the team can't follow up. Palafox goes over the wall. Shuffle only hits the enemy support. Palafox is down, and Licorice is the one burying him. Contracts dies next as Gory is still throwing another rock. Stixay needs the Acathian rain, and when it rains, it pours. Dokla will not get the kill, and Ignor and FBI have to fall back into the Nexus turret. Golden Guardians continue their push down mid.
Man, Gory hit like 4 or 5 flipbacks in a row, it felt like. The seismic shoves were massive, and now they could potentially push to end here. 6A is low, though, so it'd be risky, but they're staying around. They're making a call.
Ignor just gets shoved back again, not respecting the hitbox of the seismic shove. May just die. Has to use his stopwatch. All right, he stays alive. Nexus turret number 1. Not going to tell the same story.
Right, you're having to fight through Xayah Feathers, through the Azir soldiers, through all these tools, plus all the CC.
To regroup with the rest of energy. They only have 1 inhibitor left standing. There is no flash on FBI. There is flash available on River. That's going to be the thing to watch out for. Over the wall they go. Everybody else from energy trying to dogpile into the back and keep themselves protected. Dokla wants to get River, but he won't be able to find the damage. Licorice is on a rampage and Nautilus falls. River stays alive. Energy are collapsing. Palafox is down, and the Golden Guardians are going to take the game right here.
I think they've done it. They kill off FBI. He couldn't get the ulti off. Died without popping
Didn't have
it.
his flash from the last team fight.
There it is.
Just doing so much work on his Jarvan.
Golden Guardians, 4 versus 2. They'll walk this one in. Dokla and Contracts, no match for them. The series ain't over yet. Golden Guardians get their first win of the best of 5.